It was the stopping off point before heading across the Missouri River to the Kansas Plains to the promise of wealth and prosperity that lied ahead.
There's gold out there
That's
somewhere.
right.
Well, those of us that grew up here in
Yep.
St. Joe have always heard the stories of how St. Joe, not Kansas City, was supposed to be the huge industrial and trading center of the Midwest, but railroad deals and fate took much of that business 60 miles to the south. Still, in its heyday, St. Joseph was the city worthwhile for a lot of good reasons.
From the very beginning, our town was a busy little trading post, a secure foothold on the frontier, nestled among the hills that line the wide Missouri. Many other fine firms are grouped in the retail district, providing for all of your needs. Everything for home, farm, or office is found right here. More than 2,000 firms and businesses at your service.
St. Joe, from a fur trader's post to a post-industrial age mecca of all things modern. Packing plants in the stockyards employed thousands of workers and became a magnet for hardworking families around the world looking for a fresh start. And ladies, talk about your ultimate shopping experience. Imagine needing a pair of shoes in 1925 and having over 100 shoe stores to choose from right here in downtown St. Joe. The once bustling shoulder-to-shoulder trip to downtown has given way to more of an eclectic clientele with street-side bars and a thriving arts community. After the 1960s, downtown urban renewal took many historic buildings and left many local historians bitter and sad. A lot of favorite retailers headed east after what many saw as an urban renewal plan that didn't renew anything.
The sentiment of the community was that downtown was dead. They pulled out the urban mall. A lot of the businesses that were here moved out to the new East Hills Mall.
Becky Borkacher is the director of the Downtown Partnership and now has the reins of Uptown St. Joseph. Since 2010, when the first DREAM initiative was introduced, she has helped promote and nurture uptown development.
We started off with residential because we knew that to bring the services back downtown, you had to have people living in downtown. And after that comes the services, the restaurants, and the small shops and boutiques that we target for downtown.
Dina and Bob Han are the owners of Downtown Furniture Emporium. Originally from Iowa, the two found the charm and promise of a downtown St. Joseph location a big challenge that they took on not once, but twice.
So we decided when we left 6th Street to buy this building here because of the architecture. You know, people look at them from the outside, but they never go inside. The room that we're in, Dina and I thought, this is good floor space for furniture. But then we thought, where in the United States are you going to see something that was built in 1881? The purpose of this room was anything that came to, when it was called Turner Fraser Mercantile, that came to them on a spool. They put the spools in each one of these cubby holes.
Now uptown merchants are attempting to revitalize Old St. Joe.
Heartland was a huge incentive for us downtown. That's a huge project for us as they rehab a building down here and bring really good paying jobs down here.
When I read that Heartland was investing into a building downtown, I applauded that. There are so many unique things that you can do downtown in these buildings. Who knew that a dry goods business turned into a distribution warehouse would someday become a fabulous furniture store? But that's what you can do with these buildings downtown.
And now young men and women are once again headed west, back to Uptown St. Joe, and hopefully a 21st century revival.
So the enthusiasm is catching. More and more people are getting involved. They're saying, what can we do to make a difference in our community, to make a difference in our downtown, because that's what it's all about. And every step we make, every building we revitalize, every streetscape that we do, every art piece that we add, just adds to the livability of our community. It's a bright future for downtown at this point.
After all, this is our town, St. Joseph, Missouri, USA.
The end.
The end.
That's a great film. It's 56 minutes long.
Isn't that
We're going to
great?
have a little bit more of that at the end of the newscast, so stick around.
Yes.
It was fun putting that piece together, especially since we're both from here, and we both remember a lot of the old downtown.
Yes, and a lot of our reporters contributed to the video work, capturing all the revitalization efforts that are going on right now, so thanks to them.
You bet.